Sorry, I don't know what happened there. This is creating a birthday message in Kotlin in the introduction to Kotlin. It's basically the second actual programming. Okay, so we're about to finish. So we're just creating our print cake bottom function. So we've got to repeat layers number of times, and then we're gonna stick another repeat function. Repeat age plus 2 number of times. And this one we're going to be printing an @ sign. And then we'll print line when we're done that. And that should work. That should print the whole cake now. Perfect. And it does. Very cool. Alright. Okay. Congratulations, you just finished a pretty complex program with some real functions and a nested repeat statement. And your cake will always have the right number of candles. The final output should be that. So the cool thing about this is no matter what we change here now, basically is what they're saying, it'll always have, you know, a cake that fits whatever it is. So let's say we changed it to a 9-layer cake for a 36-year-old like me. It's pretty awesome. Got a bigger cake. Or what about a 45-year-old with 8 layers? So that's 36. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bigger cake. Well, what about a 65-year-old? It's a pretty big cake. Cool, it works. Alright, next. So what did we learn? There's the solution code. Troubleshooting. No. Reload the page with a shift reload. Wait a minute, try again. Shift. Okay. Summary, what did we learn? We learned that using the $, curly braces surrounded by a variable, and calculations in the text print statement, for example, to print out the variable. Okay. Create a variable using val keyword and a name. Once set, this value cannot be changed. Assign the value to a string using the equal sign. Examples of values in text are numbers. A string is text surrounded by quotes, such as hello. Int is a whole and positive number, such as 023 or negative, positive or negative 1024. You can pass one or more arguments into a function to use, for example, print cake bottom, age int, layers int. Use a repeat statement to repeat a set of instructions several times. For example, repeat 23, print %, or repeat layers. You know, a loop is an instruction to repeat instructions multiple times. A repeat statement is an example of a loop. You can nest loops, that is, put loops within loops. For example, you can create a repeat statement with a repeat statement to print a symbol a number of times for a number of rows, like you did for the cake layer. Summary: using function arguments. To use arguments with a function, you need to do three things. You need add the argument and type of function definition. Use the argument inside the function. Supply the argument when you call the function. Alright. Learn more vocabulary for Android's basics in Kotlin. And here is the official documentation. Alright, so we are officially done with the create birthday messages in Kotlin. Go ahead and take the quiz on your own. See how you do. And I will see you in the next section, which is Kotlin Basics Unit 1, Introduction, Kotlin Basics Unit 1, Pathway 2, which is create your first app. So my next video will be right after their video here. So download and install Android Studio. Well, I'm probably not going to make a video about downloading and installing because they lead you through it pretty good. Creating and running your first Android app. Run your app on mobile. Learn the basics of Android tests. So my next video will probably be about this automated testing because this stuff is pretty straightforward. So I will see you with the Learn Basics of Android Test video. Alright. Until next time.